It is 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, February 1st. A little later than I wanted to do, but I kind of just got sidetracked because I just been relaxing. I don't have anything planned about talking because I just really have not thought about doing this. I've just been relaxing, got computer on, I'm like watching a show, I got a spin drift in my hand, just enjoying life. I was going to go skiing tomorrow because the snow is actually pretty nice right now, but I really did not want to drive, but I also am thinking I've skied already a lot this winter comparatively to my other years, and it's also I am not ever going to have a chance to be alone in my room for the rest of the year because of these two terrible roommates. So I am just enjoying being in my room and being alone. I've had that whole video where I talked about the importance of being alone, and that's usually for the mention of sometimes you need to take yourself out of a situation and just to calm down and all this. But right now, I'm able to stay up until 12:30 playing video games and not have to have some person stand up, go turn the lights off, and fall asleep and make me feel like a terrible person because I don't want to go to bed yet. And I don't have to conform around their stupid schedules and habits. And so I'm just really enjoying it being quiet. I even have the problems that if I play a video game that some people may deem a little bit weird, not necessarily in the weird that you think. League of Legends is what I feel I think is a little weird because it's usually not in my scope of games that I normally play, but I've been picking it up and it's been enjoyable and it's just kind of fun to play a match and then not do anything else with. And I always, because League has that stigma of being kind of you're cringe if you watch it, or I wanted to watch a movie by a director I really like and it's an anime. I don't never watch anime on my computer screen because people deem that as a weird thing to watch. And so now that I have the room to myself, I put on a movie at 11:30 last night, watched it, it was great. I've been watching, I've been really getting into, I would love to talk about this later, but this director is Satoshi Kon. He makes some really, really good movies. Unfortunately, he's passed away and is no longer making things, obviously, but Perfect Blue is one of my favorite storylines ever. Paprika is a great movie, and I'm currently watching Paranoia Agent. And so I'm just enjoying, I have a nice monitor. I want to watch stuff on it, but I can't watch stuff on it because those two people just make me feel so uncomfortable in my own room. It's this isn't my room. It is their room, and I'm just living in it. So when I have this room to myself, I'm just so happy, I'm reveling in the silence, that I have nobody that I have to worry about pleasing or accommodating for, that I can just be in my own space and feel comfortable in it. And the school that I'm at is a terrible, I love my school. It's great. It's everything I want to be in here, but their administration is horrid. They don't know how to heed the needs of the students. There's so many things that other adjacent schools at this level, this caliber and size, that do things that we don't, and it's confusing to me. One of them is the room process, where I got stuck in a double with 3 people. So I have, instead of having half a room, I have a third of a room. But you also have to note that you also have to add another set of furniture for everybody. So I don't have a desk that is a desk. I have a tiny little thing that can barely fit my keyboard. This isn't my room, and I hate being here. But when I am alone, it is perfectly fine. And I am enjoying sleeping in and not waking up to them doing something at 9 a.m. and then... See, I go to bed later than them, and I'm fine going to bed later than them, because usually I just watch YouTube late into the night, or I'm in a classroom doing homework. But they get up so much earlier than I do on the days that I sleep in, and on the days that I wake up to go to class, they are sleeping in. And so it doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry that I'm ranting so much, but I absolutely despise them. And they make my life a living hell being in this room. and they are horrible people. And I'm just so happy that I am alone in my room right now, that I don't want to leave and go do some things because I know I'm never going to get a chance to do these things in my room alone. Yeah, I've tried to talk to them about fixing their habits and letting me sleep in and not slamming the door and not purposely trying to wake me up at 10 o'clock because he doesn't want to be quiet anymore, or coming into the room at 6 a.m. and starting to do your laundry, or staying up on your computer until 4 a.m. because you don't have a class the next day, but doesn't mean that we don't have the class the next day, or getting mad at me because I'm waking up to go to class every day because you don't go to class because sorry. I'm very passionate about being alone and in my own personal space, and I have it right now, and I will not be having it for the next 10 weeks. And I just would love to keep it, but I can't. So I'm going to revel in the silence right now and enjoy it. Yeah. I'm not going to talk any further because I'm just going to say terrible, terrible things and mean things and say things that I want to do but will not do because those are mean things. And just because they're mean to me doesn't mean I get to be mean to them. So I'm just going to calm down and enjoy it.